Batman, Green Lantern, and more. We have some number one issues as well. Find out what's new this week in comics right now. All right, we're back for a new episode of What Came Out This Week? What's exciting in comics? For you guys who are not collecting, here's some stuff you might want to pick up. For those of you who are, again, this might be some stuff you might want to pick up, and or some variant covers or etc. So let's get right into it. We start with DC, Marvel, and IDW, and then we're going to get into Image and things to that effect as well. So we have some number ones. We have Batman and Robin number one by Joshua Williamson. I have no idea what to expect out of this, but we have Bruce and Damian on the cover. So let's see what happens with that one. Remember, I just picked these up, so I do not know what any of them are about yet. We have Green Lantern, written by a friend of mine, Jeremy Adams, who I knew in LA before I moved out here to Atlanta. So we've stopped this whole series with the Night Terrors. So he had to stop at like issue 2. And now we're jumping right back into issue 3. And everybody's like, I don't even know what happened like 3 months ago. It's actually pretty sad. All right, so let's see what else we got. We're going into Teen Titans by Mark Waid. There isn't a whole lot of through line here. It's kind of all over the place. And I don't know if I'm going to be continuing this one. I think this might be my last issue on this one. And another number one, Avengers Inc. It looks like we have Wanda there and Vision. It could be Janet Van Dyne. I'm not sure which one, but I guess we'll find out. But it looks like it's almost like a detective story. So I was kind of intrigued by it. Again, I have no idea what it's about. I have no idea what the interior art looks like. I just picked it up purely by what the cover was. And don't judge a book by its cover. This could be one of those sayings come true. So let's see what happens with that one. Speaking of dropping, for some odd reason, Marvel has decided to bump all their Star Wars books up to $5. No page count increase, no quality increase, no nothing. We're just going to raise the price by 15% for whatever reason. So I'm dropping this one. I was literally getting like 4 or 5 Star Wars books a month, and due to quality and now due to price, I'm down to 1. So that's going to be Bounty Hunters. Bounty Hunters is the only one I'm going to keep, with Valance and stuff like that. And I'm really over the whole Dark Droids thing. The whole Dark Droids thing was not a good event. I don't know why Marvel insists on doing events for every single book they have. It's crazy. And, of course, DC's doing the same thing. So mistake after mistake after mistake. So this will be the last Darth Vader you're going to see on my thing. So I'll be ending with 38. If it continues past 50, I'm going to be surprised anyway. All right, we're going into the Hulk, and I just heard that there was a new artist on this one, so I was really happy with the old artist, although I didn't like the fact that he was like 20 feet tall. But here we have Hulk versus Man-Thing on the cover. So we had a little mini arc about her, a woman by the name of Charlie. It's a girl with a burned face. She ran away. She hooked up with the Hulk, and they just fought a cult like Cthulhu type thing, and now we're fighting Man-Thing. So let's see what happens with this. But it has more of a horror feel to it than the other Hulk books. And this is number 4. This just came out 2 weeks ago, and we're out with another book. So it may be because we had 2 different artists on it that they both kind of finished almost at the same time. Then we have Red Goblin. This is the story of Normie, which is Norman Osborn, who played the original Green Goblin, or who was the original Green Goblin. It's his grandson. So he has a symbiote, kind of like Carnage. So basically, we have a 10-year-old kid with a symbiote. So and it's the symbiote's also a child by the name of Rascal. So it's kind of like I got a very interesting dynamic, and we're fighting Crossbones on this one. They just fought him on the last issue too. So I guess this is the continuation of that fight. All right, we have another number one. There's a whole bunch of number ones here. This is a one-shot number one. I don't know. I just been put one shot on as opposed to number one. So this is almost like what's going on with the television show, that little mini movie that they had on Disney Plus. Elsa Moonstone, or whatever the character's name was, although she doesn't look anything like this particular character. So yeah, I'm interested to see what they do with this. It's a oversized issue. That's the other thing, is that there was a lot of $5.99 and whatever else here, so the prices are just going up. So Red Goblin, Hulk, as I said, Darth Vader went up. Avengers was $5. Everything else, and Green Lantern is also $5. Everything else looked like it was $3.99. But this one was like $6.99 or something like that. It is an oversized issue, but it's like, come on. Yeah, $5.99, so $6. Derek Landy. So we'll see how that does for that kind of price. We're going into Star Trek now with IDW. This is basically the characters from the first movie, hence the costumes. And again, this was taking a long time for this one to come out. I think it's only a 6-issue deal. I could be wrong. This could be the last one for all I know. And so it was the Mirror universe comes to our world in this one. So we have a renegade Uhura and Chekhov. And Chekhov is the villain in this one. So we'll see what happens with that. But they went into the neutral zone. They're dealing with the Romulans and all that stuff. Then we have Kelly Thompson's The Cull, #2. And we'll see where this one goes. The first one has character development, but no story. The story happened on literally the last page. And that's it. So let's see where we go with this. And we'll see if it's worth continuing. Because as I told you, with Kelly Thompson is either good or completely off the map. There's really nothing in the middle for her. So let's see where we go with this. All right. And remember to like and subscribe, guys. I didn't remind you guys this time. I am trying to build out the channel. And then my own projects, because I'm also an award-winning rewriter myself, comic book writer, novelist, and an award-winning screenwriter. So my books include Tales of Ravenor, the Iron Witch. And this is a fantasy novel with a whole lot of different cultures and things to that effect in it, a whole new world building, and magic. There's a whole magic thing as well. And then we have Lords of LA. I am working on the Kickstarter for this right now, so you'll probably see this in the next month or so with me launching this one. This is my vampire mob in the 1950s. And we have my sci-fi series, Destiny Aurora. This is the adaptation of the first novel. There are 4 different novels, an RPG, and a board game. So look out for that as well. I'm going to try to figure out how to put a store below, but you'll find a link over here and also below in the description. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and thank you so much for subscribing and help me growing the channel out. All right, thanks guys. Have a good day.